Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie, and today, instead of me watching the movie because we're watching The Descent, I figured it could be fun to have Ridley watch the movie because I'm not really a fan of caves, and this movie just really isn't my jam. It's not that I'm scared of it or anything. I'm definitely not scared at all. I just think it'd be more entertaining for you guys to watch Ridley watch the movie. So let me just get him real quick. You sit right here. All right, you stay. I'll push you back so that people can see you a little better. All right, you just stay right there. Okay, stay right there. Do you need a snack?
What I need is financial compensation, mother.
Here you go, a little bone, a little treat for you.
Oh,
Okay,
that's nice,
such a good
actually.
boy. I'll be right back. It's only an hour and a half. I promise you, you can handle it.
What the f? That's like 9 hours in dog years.
You don't need the microphone because you can't talk, so I just pushed it out of the way for you. Okay, do you need anything else? All right, enjoy the movie. I'll see you guys later.
Coda, I think it's finally time to unionize.
Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome if you're new. Oh, today, we are watching The Descent. I have not been this nervous for a scary movie in a while. Although Saw and Longlegs both had jump scares, I feel like this movie is going to be the scariest movie I tackle all Nightmare season. This is one of those movies that, like, anytime anybody has ever mentioned it to me, it's just to talk about how terrifying it is. My mom has mentioned this one to me a lot. My mom isn't like a big horror movie fan, but she talks about this movie a lot and how scary it was. And I think she read the book as well. I'm not looking forward to it. I also am not a fan of caves, really. I mean, it's not like I hate caves, but I don't love caves. And I love nature, but I don't really like caves. I just don't like dark places that are vaguely claustrophobic. So caves and me don't really get along. So I've definitely been having a lot of fun with this Nightmare season. We've been playing some spooky games over on my other channel, Natty Gold, watching some fun movies over here. But this one is just not one I'm looking forward to. It's just, I feel like I'm gonna give myself a back spasm while watching this movie because that happens to me. Like, I hold so much tension in my shoulders when I watch horror that I usually mess my back up from watching movies like this. Like, it actually physically hurts me. It's so much fun getting old. Anyway, without any further ado, I think I've procrastinated long enough and we should just get on into it. So if y'all are ready, grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into The Descent. Oh, look at how adventurous they are. Which one of you is gonna be the final girl? Probably the mom. One of them is smiling and two of them are screaming, so I bet the one smiling is our protagonist, huh? She just got out of the river, but her makeup still looks spotless. Oh no, that's the mom. Oh.
Come on, Jesse, it's freezing. Let's go back to the car.
Does she have a crush on her or something? What was that eye contact about? Or was she sus of her? Was the husband lingering on her? Oh, I see. Oh, never mind. Oh, somebody might be cheating.
Are you okay? You seem a bit distant.
I'm fine.
Oh, what the f? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. Did the girl and husband both just die? And the other driver? Everybody just died? Except for the blonde woman? What the f? What in the Serenity? Oh, did the little girl survive? No, I don't know. She might just be having a dream about her. Oh my God. What a way to kick off a horror movie. Immediate trauma. I love the pacing. Let's just get it over with. I'm so scared. Let's just keep it moving. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And they're both gone? Are they both dead? This is awful. This is so awful. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, and she can't bear to look at her. She can't bear to look at her. Look, she's running away. I bet she had something to do with why the husband was distant. There was something going on there. And I bet they're all gonna go on a trip together and discover the betrayals and the friendship. Oh, Appalachian Mountains. I didn't think that this was where they would go. It's really unfortunate. I like to hike in the Appalachian Mountains. I was kind of hoping they'd pick a range I'd never go to. We're in Appalachia, so we must play bluegrass.
It's mud, blood, and beer. Or sweet Jesus. Great. Turn that off.
Well, then get out of our country. Just kidding. Sorry. I had to.
So have you done Borum Caverns before?
Oh, I saw it in a book once. It's for tourists. It's not adventure.
Oh, okay.
If you're a caver, jumper, climber, yeah, you just do it and not give a or the thing that's bigger than you will get you.
You just do it and not give a I would never go caving with somebody with that mentality of like, oh, you just get in there. Don't give a Don't plan anything.
Take this. Need it.
The random wolf. There are no wolves in Appalachia, by the way. There's coyotes. They don't sound like that, but okay, I gotta relax. Oh, okay. It's a blanket. I don't know why it looked like there was blood on it. I'm freaking out. Nothing's even happened. There's gonna be a jump scare at the window. Fucking hell! Oh my god! Oh, it's starting. Great. I even saw a jump scare coming and it still happened. Still scared me. Oh, she had to go out and get a morning run in. She's trying to run away from her problems, run away from her guilt, you know? What is she wearing around her neck?
Trying to set this watch is impossible. The buttons are too f***ing small.
Now leave it alone. Why'd you wear that thing?
Maybe don't worry about the watch.
To me, it's sentimental.
Mental.
I mean,
You gotta get that to me, I'd dump him on the spot.
what? Holly, you are a bit of a I don't like Holly. She's annoying.
The only danger is I would fall asleep. Or in caves. More like boredom caves.
Holly, how about you stay the home? Who asked? Like, you didn't have to come on this trip. My God.
Nice parking.
Thanks.
I like her. I like the girl that's driving that car. She seems like she doesn't give a if anyone rags on her. She's just like, thanks. She seems confident.
The priest chased me down the road for half a mile.
Is she leaving the map?
Oh, brilliant.
You idiot. You idiot. So dumb. You're gonna need that. Okay, I'm done. She remembered the hat though. You're gonna need that in the cave. Trust me, whatever's in there is really gonna wanna make sure you look cool, okay?
You know, I have done this before, you know.
I'm only looking after you.
And
Oh.
in small doses.
Oh, she's the older sister. She's like, I'm just worried about you. They're both gonna die. But I like the big sis. I relate to her a lot, actually. I'm always the anal one that's like, guys, we need to be careful. We need to hydrate. Like,
Holly, we do this safely in order following my lead, okay?
Holly's gonna get them into trouble. All right, I gotta make predictions as to who I think will die first. I feel like Holly because I want her to die first. She's pissing me off already. But I wouldn't be surprised if like one of the sisters goes first. Oh, hell no! You wouldn't catch me dead. If you tell me I need to start crawling in a space like this, I am good, bro. I am done. This is so not my idea of a good time at all. Oh, this looks awful. Oh, like I can be in that big opening, that kind of cave. I can do that. Not this. This looks disgusting. Just horrific, uncomfy. No, my claustrophobia could never. Oh, she brought a flare. Okay, that's cool. Oh my God, that's spooky. Seeing them all in different locations like that. No fucking way. Oh, she's already having auditory hallucinations. That's fucking disturbing. We just started, ma'am. No, she's gonna have another jump scare. I can't. It's gonna be a scare. It's quiet. Stop it. Oh, fucking Christ. Juno!
I haven't had a chance to say that I'm really sorry I didn't stay around longer after the accident.
Oh, they were in Scotland river rafting. I see. And she just left. She left quick. This actress is doing a good job of like portraying a woman who's definitely being eaten alive by guilt.
This is not how I imagined it from reading the book. That's why I don't trust books. Leaves too much room for interpretation.
Oh, okay. I don't know her name, but the big sister character, she's me. That is exactly how I am in scenarios like this. I'm like, this isn't how it was on the map. This isn't how we planned it. I don't think we should go this way. Like, I'm always like a mom. I make no apologies for it. And Holly's just like, cowabunga, b****s! Real cavers don't ask questions. They don't plan anything. They just go on in. I feel like she's going into its nest, whatever lives in here. Oh God, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I can't do this. Guys, I hate things like this. Like, I don't want to go caving ever. And oh, she's so gonna die. Ah! She's so gonna die. What's that about, huh? Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't. This is really advanced for people who like don't go caving, isn't it? Is there anybody who likes to go caving? And in the comments down below, can you like tell me? This feels pretty advanced for just like girls on a weekend trip going caving for the first time, except for, you know, Holly and Juno. Like, this is pretty intense.
Guys, it's Sarah. I think she might be stuck.
I am stuck.
All right, Sarah, calm down. Just relax.
This is, I'm gonna throw up. I'm actually gonna throw up. This is horrible.
Sarah, okay? Listen to me. Keep breathing.
Oh! She's wiggling down that way, and gravity's gonna work against her, so then she's gonna get stuck. Ah! I hate this! Oh, this is way worse than if it was a monster. Oh my God, this is horrible. Oh, she lost the rope bag.
Okay, move. Now!
I love how they hear rumbling and they just assume the cave is gonna collapse, which she's right, it is collapsing. Oh, the rope bag's gone. That you kind of needed that, but oh well. I don't know why the more experienced cavers didn't take the rope bag, like, you know, Juno. Let's just give it to Sarah, the woman who's overcoming her trauma and caving for the first time.
You checked the book?
I didn't bring it.
What?
No point.
See, this girl, this big sister, she's like me, except for the fact that I would have brought the book. I don't rely on anybody.
If we don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work, except I put in a flight plan for Borum Caverns, and this isn't Borum Caverns, is it, Juno?
It's not.
Holly was right. Borum Caverns was a tourist trap. Don't try and pin this on me.
Juno changed the cave? Oh, you guys are
We've always said if there's no risk, what's the point?
What's the point? Sometimes just getting out in nature. What do you mean?
It hasn't got a name. It's a new system. I wanted us all to discover it.
What the f?
No one's ever been down here before.
Oh my God. You're such an idiot. Okay. You guys are fucking morons. You're
We have to find a way out of this chamber and keep pushing forward.
I feel kind of bad for Rebecca. I really identify with her, except I would have brought a book and made sure we were at the right caverns, because I'm a control freak.
No, you couldn't get away fast.
It's gone. Oh, there's some in there, it's gone. There was some there, it's gone. I don't know what it was, but I saw some. How many flares did this bring? Oh, are we gonna have to jump? Don't even. She's gonna American Ninja Warrior this. Oh, I guess she has climbing gear, so she's like jabbing it in the rocks. Okay. Come on, Becca, you're too cool to die this early.
Come on, Rebecca. What are you waiting for?
Oh, there's all their gear here. Oh, she's relying on it. Ooh, you don't know how sturdy that is. Something's gonna happen. I don't. Oh, she made it. Okay.
I wanted us to claim this place. Name it. I thought maybe your name.
Or maybe yours.
Ooh, she's throwing shade. Yeah, Juno, you did up hardcore. Honestly, if a friend did this to me, it'd be very hard to do this to me, by the way, because I'm so anal. I would be a control freak about the planning of everything. But if a friend somehow did do this to me, if we got out of it, I would never be friends with them again. Never. Like, this is a friendship ending mistake. She's taking them all out. Oh my God, she's hardcore, but she's twisting. Why are you filming, Holly? What the f? Brace, brace, brace. Grab the rope, hold her. Oh, she got rope burn. Oh, f. Oh, she's getting f up by that rock wall.
Becca, you okay?
Nope. Famous last words. Sorry. The only way I can get through this movie is by laughing at all of them. What the f was that? What is that? It's biding its time, dude. It is truly, it's a patient thing. It's a patient creature. He says, let's enjoy the movie first. Oh my God, that looked awful.
Slow down!
Oh God, girl. Yeah, she gonna go first. Why is she zooming?
Daylight, I can see daylight!
I don't think it's...
Holly, it's not daylight!
What is it? Jesus Christ, Holly. Oh my God, oh my God. Holly, can you reach with the other hand? Oh, she's going. There she goes. Bye. Oh, she dead. Oh, she's not dead. She might die soon. I was gonna say, that creature kind of vaguely looked like it might be like those Wendigo creatures in Until Dawn, like vaguely human, but really creepy. Oh, I'm so scared.
Think I hurt my leg!
Uh-huh, no shit, Sherlock. You were running through an unknown Oh! I don't need to see it up close. I don't need to see it up close.
Nice and easy now. And lift.
Yeah, Holly, this is what happens when you go sprinting through a cave. I really don't have a lot of empathy for Holly. I'm being such a watching this movie, but it's because I really hate people. Oh, she's still hearing her daughter. That's crazy. And she's gonna go wandering off at a time like this? Babe, no. Now is not the time. Sarah.
No!
She's gonna be a great doctor! I don't want to see the bone, man. Stop showing me! I know it's fake. I still don't want to see it. Oh, I hear clicking. Maybe Sarah won't survive. Ah! Why does it have to click like that? Oh, it's gonna look at her. Oh my God, no. Oh, it's gone.
What are you doing? I just saw something ahead in the tunnel.
It's gone. It's gone.
Sarah, look at me. There's nothing there.
Oh, there was. There was. I mean, how crazy would it be if it was just a figment of her imagination? That would be so cool, but not cool, but you know, like cool for the concept of a movie. Like the only thing you have to fear is fear itself kind of thing, but I'm pretty sure it's real, unfortunately. Oh my God. There ain't no way she's rock climbing this wet rock wall. Juno, you're hardcore, girl. How are you not slipping? Those are bones. Those are bones. Oh, they're so clean. Oh, we're in its nest, huh? In its house? I don't think it's gonna like that.
Hello! Please! Is there anybody there? Hello!
That was awful! I just banged my hands on the desk. That hurt. Oh my God, that was the worst thing. I hate this director. Oh my God, that was so good and awful. Like that was genius, but I wasn't expecting it at all.
What's happening?
Oh, it's coming to hunt. It said it's had enough of you. It thinks you guys are annoying.
Juno, that's the way to get rid of it!
Why? Why get rid of it? So it can't see you? What if fire... What if it doesn't like fire? Like you could... It's taking her first. Yep, she dead. He made it a quick death. Juno! Wow, Juno's brave. Juno's brave. She's... Ah! Juno's brave! She's fighting a demon for Holly. Oh, God damn it. Juno. You can't do it, babe. Did she just pierce it? What did she do? Is that another one? Juno! What the f? Juno, you're so hardcore! No! I don't want her to die! She hasn't admitted what she did yet! These things do look like they used to be human. Oh, she's using her pickaxe, like her climbing axe or whatever. Oh my God, she killed that thing. I think. But there's 2 of them? Oh, you know? Oh my God. I'm sorry, but this is kind of funny as because, oh. Like, that's sad, but it's also like, I don't know why you would sneakily walk up on somebody who had just been fighting for her life like that. I would have said her name. Oh my God. She has really good aim for somebody who wasn't looking. Yeah, don't leave her. Don't leave her. What are you doing? What are you doing, Juno? Oh, because a monster is coming? Juno. Oh no, she's leaving her. Juno. Wow, she's the villain, man.
Go.
Who else is with him? Is Sarah with him? There's 3 headlamps. Oh no, she was holding a flashlight, I see. Okay. Oh, dude, this director is so good at the scary, like, reveals of those things on the ceiling. But after seeing... Fucking hell. Jesus! Dude, after seeing the way Juno fought one of those things off, you just gotta be feisty. Oh, those skeletons are licked clean, bruh. Wow, a lot of people have been down here, huh? I don't want to see another one. Come on. Not in infrared vision, please. Oh, that one is still decaying. Oh, it's a doggo. It's funny because these things, like, they're scary as f. Like, the reveal of them has been really scary, but then sometimes they look goofy as hell. But the director's doing a good job with the lack of light and revealing. It's terrifying. No, stay there for the rest of the movie. Is that Holly? It just threw Holly's body down there. She's filming it. Holy. How many are there? 2? 3? Oh, it's right there. Oh, I guess they can't see. Their eyes are pretty cloudy. They can't see. They use echolocation or whatever. That's why they click. Ah! Well, they're definitely used to be human. I don't know what they are now. Oh, good job, Juno. Drew him away. Good job. Come on, they're doing everything right. Leave him alone. Woo!
Can't see us.
Yeah, it listens. It can hear. Get it off your wrist and throw it, babe! There, oh, you know what? The watch is smart because now you know that they use hearing. Oh, I booped it. No. Oh, she's gonna have to hammer through the wall. Oh no, she's just rounding a corner.
It's so clear.
It's not gonna be clear. You're gonna come around the corner again and it's gonna be right there. I bet it's gonna be right there. Oh, Becca. I hope she gets a good hit in and kills it, honestly. Oh no. Did Juno get it? Yeah! Hell yeah! What? Holy f, Juno. Oh my gosh, she just snapped its neck like she's a trained assassin.
I'm not leaving without Sarah.
Yeah, we gotta find Sarah. Hell yeah. I think Juno will die, but the rest of these girls might live. Oh my god, Tyler, have you guys ever used the slap chop to cook? I can hear Tyler using it downstairs. It's like, bah, 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 bah. No f***ing way. Beth is still alive? With her dying words, she's gonna be like, Juno killed me.
I heard Juno calling me. I'm gonna go and find it, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna get you out. No,
Stay away from her.
She did this to me.
Oh, the fact that she's still alive is so unrealistic. She got stabbed in the neck. That's the necklace for proof. It's from Paul. She had the audacity to wear that around her neck when it says a quote that Paul always says. Juno, you fucking moron. I mean, I knew that she cheated, that Paul cheated. I was obvious, but what's she telling her to do? Kill her?
Please, don't ask me to do that.
Oh, these two have like a real friendship. You can tell they're like ride or die friends. It's sad that Beth had to go out like this. She deserved better.
Close your eyes.
Oh, what's she gonna do? Beat her head in? Oh my God. Yes? That's fucking horrific. Is it attacking her? What the f? So, okay, so that thing jumped on her and she just stomped it to death? These women are hardcore. Ah! Oh, she magically threw her flame-lit torch out of the way, so that'll stay lit. That is f***ing disgusting. They made that water look so vile. Just blood and guts. Oh my God. What? There's just a perfect like brass knuckle made out of bone right there. It's just perfect. That's amazing. Yeah, grab it, girl. Do it. Oh, ew. No, hold on to that. You could use that again. You know, it's like that trope in horror movies when people just throw weapons away. They're like, well, I'm done with that now. I'm like, you're gonna need it again. Oh my God, it's literally standing on her and doesn't know. Is it that dumb? Ew, it's drooling on her. So it's that dumb? It just thinks it's walking on a rock. Wow, its senses really suck. She's gonna sneak up on it and kill it. Oh my God. All these women are like hardcore now. How many things live down here? You know, think about it from their perspective. Like, imagine a bunch of random people just invade your home and just start killing you and your whole family. That's what's happening right now. It ain't Sarah. Stop whispering, babe. There are so many of them. You know, it's funny because now that we've seen so much of them, I'm not really scared of them anymore. Why is it running for her? Wouldn't it be running for Becca and Juno yelling? It's going for the one girl that is being quiet. Okay, this movie's gone from scary to like campy. She's still fighting for her life. What the f? I'm sorry. Becca! No! Oh, oh, Becca, no! Becca, I liked you! Becca, you were my spirit animal! No! So it's just Juno and Sarah in the cave. Oh, we have to have a conversation, Juno, okay? We have to have a convo before you die. You can't just die right now because Sarah needs closure, okay? And then you can die. Who's that, Sarah? Oh my God. Oh, Sarah. Sarah, you look like a crazy monster.
Come on.
Ooh. Dude, Sarah has gone from like traumatized to like full on like Sarah O'Connor in Terminator. Like she's just hardcore right now. I really want both of these women to make it, but I just don't think Juno will. Theoretically, they can hear the flare, but they're not making a move yet. They're probably like, you've killed a lot of our family. We're just biding our time. Oh my God, that one looked so emo with the eyeliner. Yeah! Oh! Sarah is not helping Juno. Oh my God. She just kicked that one in the nuts. She bite it back? She just bit it? Oh my God. Oh my God. We really got creative. So many fun prosthetics and fake blood on set. Jesus Christ. You know, you'd think it. She's still stabbing it in the eyes. Oh my God, girl. I think you got it. At a certain point, you'd think we'd run out of creatures. They've killed so many. I really thought there'd only be one, and yet they've killed like 20, and they're still coming. Ooh, the necklace. Ooh, that's a badass way of showing her. Is Sarah gonna kill her? That is f***ed. Oh, how many are there? Oh my God, there's still so many! She's back with a pile of bones. Wait, that looks like daylight. What's going on? No way that she just magically found a way out. What? She just fell into a way out? Are you kidding me? She just fell into a way out. That's crazy. Wow, that is some cinematic lighting there. Why do I feel like she's gonna die? Oh, no, she's gonna do it. All right, girl. Hell yeah. The cinematic arm coming out of the ground with the necklace. Oh my God, Jesus. Well, now you're just in the middle of the woods. Now you need to figure out how to get the out of the woods. Oh, she found the car. Is there a car key in there? Probably not. Oh, it is in there. We left the car key. Great. Okay, girl, you're safe. Drive slow. Girl, why do I feel like she's about to die? She's driving so fast. Oh my God. The heroic music while she's looking totally possessed. Oh my God. Slow down, babe. No, she's fine. She made it to a road. She's gonna live. Unless she dies in a car accident like her husband. I don't know. I have a weird feeling she's not gonna make it. Oh, she is. Okay, she's gonna pull over and collect herself. Okay, she did it. Good job, girl. You deserve it. It's kind of, I'm not gonna lie. Juno did deserve to die, but going out that way was kind of like killing Beth was an accident, but she did subject all of her friends to the most traumatic experience of their lives and their death. Oh, wow. Took her that long to throw up. Oh my God. Now she's seeing a ghost. Oh, Sarah, you're gonna be haunted forever. Oh, that's how it ends. Oh my God. This is awesome, actually. Guys, I think I'm reaching a point in my life when where I can handle horror movies. And I never, ever, ever, ever thought I would say that because like this wasn't that bad. Did she break her arm? Or is she just holding it back there? No, she's just holding it back there. I was scared. Oh, she's still hearing her daughter. Oh, so that was after she fell, after killing her ex-friend. She's seeing the birthday cake. She's hallucinating. No, don't look at your daughter. It's probably gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be right there. Oh, I don't wanna see. Oh, is that how it's gonna end? Like a freeze frame? Like her frozen with a fire, totally hallucinating? Oh, interesting. I don't know if I've just gotten tougher from having had to watch so many horror movies with you guys here on this channel, but I felt like I handled this one pretty well. It definitely got me. There were some moments, especially in the first half of the movie, that really scared me, really put me on edge. But I feel like as it kept going, it got almost funnier because we were seeing so much of the creature, so much of the monsters, and they just kept coming. Like they never stopped. There were more and more and more of them. And I also, quite frankly, didn't like the majority of the women that went into this cave. I mean, not that I hated all of the characters, but there was really only one or two that I really cared about. Like, so it was kind of entertaining, almost rooting for their downfall, even though none of them really deserved to die. I mean, you could argue that maybe Juno did, but she was such a badass. I kind of wanted her to survive. But all in all, I think I handled this one pretty well. Like, I'm impressed with myself. I really thought that I was going to be wrecked and have nightmares about this movie, and I didn't. I will say that jump scare with the infrared camera really got me. Like, that was just evil. That was disgusting. Like, that was such good direction. I don't know how I didn't see that coming. Like, I had no clue that was going to happen, and it just fucking destroyed me. Like, that was a beautiful jump scare. There were some moments like that with the slow reveal of the creatures, the darkness, the shadow, really brilliant like cinematography work in that respect, because once you got up close and saw more of the creatures and saw how human-like they were, and also how easily beatable they were in a sense, like they were outnumbering the girls, and that was what made it difficult. But like once the girls were one-on-one fighting with them, like they were kind of kicking their asses. So they kind of got less scary as the movie went on, but in the very beginning, I mean, it was just horrifying. So I think the director and the cinematographer did a really great job keeping them hidden and really delaying the reveal of those creatures as long as they could, in a very satisfying and creepy way. And I do have to say, I think the UK ending is better. I remember when I first watched the movie and I saw Sarah climbing out of the cave, I thought, oh, she might get grabbed at the last second here, because it just didn't make sense to me that she would just narrowly make it out. It felt like a movie that no one was going to survive almost. And to have all of that be a dream in the UK ending, and to have it really be focused on her kind of losing her mind, but having this one moment of peace with her daughter, even if it's totally imagined and a hallucination, that's as close to a happy ending as she realistically could get. I just think that ending is better than her escaping, making it out, and then being haunted by the grief of what she did to her friend the whole time. It didn't feel like that was what the movie was really about. It felt more like it was about this woman trying to overcome her grief and not really being able to. And so I kind of enjoyed the UK ending a bit more. But with all that being said, how would I rate this movie? And when I rate movies, I look at 4 categories. 1 is sound design, 2 production value, 3 acting, and 4 story. When it comes to the sound design, I mean, it's good. There were moments, I think, that didn't make sense to me, that were a little silly in the sound design, like hearing wolves as opposed to coyotes. I actually have looked up, are there wolves in the Appalachian Mountains? And turns out there is a really rare red wolf somewhere in the Appalachian Mountains, but it's extremely rare and critically endangered. So the likelihood of you hearing it would probably be like less than 1%. Like most of the time, if you're going to hear an animal out in Appalachia, it would be something like maybe a bear, but most likely just coyotes and birds. So I know that's really nitpicky, but that happens so often. Like even Tyler made a movie that was set in Appalachia about making moonshine, and he was working with different sound designers, and we have coyotes here in our neighborhood in LA. And so we recorded a lot of sounds of them yipping and howling late at night. And we would use a lot of that sound in our movie. But there were some moments where we just kind of had to ask a sound designer to fill it in with a coyote noise. And the majority of the time he put in a wolf noise. And so there's like even a moment in Tyler's movie where it sounds like slightly more like a wolf and less like a coyote. It's very subtle and it's hard to tell, but like that bothered him and that bothered me. And it's so funny how things like that, people don't even realize, like wolves and coyotes, they sound totally different. I know that that's such a nitpicky, silly thing. It doesn't really matter at all, but those are the silly things that I latch onto sometimes as somebody who grew up on the East Coast and like grew up in coyote territory. There aren't a lot of wolves, if any, around. Anyway, that's not important. The rest of the sound design was absolutely amazing. The clicking noises, wow, genius decision for creatures like that clearly are using like echolocation. I just think having them make noises like that, it's so horrifying to hear something coming after you that sounds like that. And it also just like hammers home like, okay, the way that these things are hunting and stalking us down is by using sound. So the clicking noises were brilliant. A lot of the choices for music, I think, was really brilliant. Like a lot of the music felt very tragic. And the majority of this movie, it's about the protagonist really carrying this immense grief and horror, and she can't really let go of the trauma of what happened to her and her family. And so to have like this tragic, dramatic music underlaying pretty much every moment in the movie just really never let you relax, and also always just felt like there was this shadow of sadness around you. Some of the screams with the echoes in the caves just felt really haunting. I mean, the sound design in this movie is great. I really don't have a bad thing to say about it, except for the wolves. So I think with all that being said, I would give the sound design a 9 out of 10, just deducting 1 point for wolves when it should have been coyotes. Next is the production value. I think the production value for this movie was pretty decent, especially in the first half or even 2/3 of this movie. They did such a good job with the jump scares, not being able to really like tell what was going to happen. I mean, some of the jump scares really caught me so off guard. Like even that moment where Sarah's in like the house the night before they're going to the caves, and I knew there was going to be a jump scare at that window, but I had no idea. I thought it was just going to be like Juno popping up in the window or something. I didn't think it was going to be anything crazy. And It ended up being a pole coming through the window, like reliving the car accident that she experienced. And it was so scary. I wasn't expecting it at all, even though I was expecting a jump scare. So there were just a lot of moments like that in this movie that were really unexpected and got me. Even the way the whole like claustrophobia sequence was executed with Sarah getting stuck in the cave was so uncomfortable to watch and was almost more horrifying than some of the other things that happened in the movie. Holly breaking her leg as well was also really horrifying to watch, even though she fucking deserved it. And then the infrared camera moment, I mean, that was probably one of the scariest jump scares I've experienced in a really long time. It was just awful. And just seeing the way the creatures were on the walls, or like that one moment where you could see that there had been something in the background, but it didn't really look like anything ominous. But then all of a sudden when Sarah panned back with her headlamp, it was gone. Like that was horrifying. So there was a lot of really like genius mystery, shadow, and lighting, really fun cinematography. I think in like the second half of the movie, it gets a little bit more campy and silly and a little bit less scary, at least for me. That's just because they were killing so many of these creatures to the point where I was like, I found it comical almost. I was like, how many fucking things live down here? It's like they've stumbled upon a fucking city in this cave. And also the fact that like these women were beating a lot of these creatures without weapons, just like bare knuckle brawling with half of these creatures. And the more you'd see of them, the more prosthetics you'd see up close. They felt a little bit less scary, even though I was still having some jump scare moments. It just felt way more campy the further we got into the movie. I don't think that's a bad thing though. Like I really had a fun time watching this movie. And in a weird way, like despite the fact that there were some characters I was really sad had to go, like Becca, some characters I really rooted for, it was still kind of satisfying to watch some of them go out. Like Holly was so annoying. I was like, goodbye, bye. And even somebody like Juno, she was such a badass. So in a way, like I wanted her to survive, but she was the real villain of the movie. And it was all her fault why her friends ended up in that scenario. And the fact that she cheated on her best friend or cheated with her husband's best friend, like just makes her such a flawed and despicable person in a way. I don't necessarily think that means she needs to die, but it does make her death kind of satisfying in a way, especially the way that she went out was so like cool in a way because she could have survived had Sarah not taken her out. And so in that way, the descent doesn't just refer to the fact that they've descended into these caves. It also has to do with like the descent into madness, the descent into these hallucinations, the descent into grief, and Sarah descending into this killer. It has multiple meanings. So I really enjoyed this movie a lot. And I think all in all, production value was pretty high. I just think we saw a little bit too much of the creatures. And I think there were maybe a little bit too many of them because it just got a little silly. But at the same time, that was kind of satisfying and fun in a way. So with all that being said, I would give the production value an 8.5 because I still think the movie was pretty strong. And even with those campy moments, like it just fits that horror camp genre well. So it was still really satisfying and fun. Next is the acting. And with the acting, I feel like we also leaned into some cliche moments, some typical horror movie archetypal characters. You know, Holly was like the annoying one that you kind of hope dies first, reckless and adventurous and is kind of asking for it. You have like this sisterly duo, like the protector, the older sister who's really responsible and resourceful, and her younger sister who like wants to be babied less, and you kind of love their relationship. It's really sweet. And then you have this trio of friends, and one of them is like the real villain. She betrayed her best friend, and everybody fit their vibes really well. Honestly, I really enjoyed the actor who played Juno. Natalie Mendoza just did a really great job of somebody who was really embodying the fact that they were being eaten alive by guilt. And yes, it did mean like the reveal of how like she cheated with Paul was a little obvious, but I don't really think that that detracted from the movie at all. Shauna McDonald did a fantastic job as well, just going from like this scared, traumatized woman who is trying to overcome her grief and is maybe not feeling the most empowered, and watching her shift into this like violent woman on like a warpath, almost turning into like a Sarah O'Connor in Terminator 2. Like the way she came out of that pool of blood after killing a couple creatures, like all of a sudden she was just such a badass, but in this like terrifying mad way. She did a fantastic job as well. I really think the actors in this movie, whether or not they were playing over the top campy characters that have to fit into like a very stylized type, or if they were playing more nuanced characters, I think they all did a great job. I really enjoyed it a lot. There were some moments that I think were a little silly, like Sam's death. Sam's death, like, I just didn't understand why the creature was crawling towards her and not towards Beth and Becca when they were the ones screaming. She went out in a badass way, don't get me wrong, but her death was a little silly in a way. But it was just fun to watch, man. I just really enjoyed all the performances. So with all that being said, I would give the acting an 8.5 out of 10 as well. And then last but not least, the story. I really liked the story for this one. As somebody who loves to get out in nature and loves to hike and camp, there were probably a lot of moments where I was a little nitpicky with the behavior of the women in this group. And you could say I'm like victim blaming, but I just get so frustrated when people put themselves in scenarios that it's so easy to avoid ending up in a scenario like this. But that's part of the thing, right? Like, you can't have a horror movie like this without people making crazy mistakes to get into a scenario like this. And that's part of the fun of it, is like rooting for things to happen, or maybe even rooting for people to die because of the mistakes that they've made. Like, that's part of the horror camp genre. But it was just so frustrating to me. But I also really liked the story a lot. I really enjoyed the way everything played out, the progression of like who went out first and the ways in which some of the women went out. Like, Beth's death was so interesting and tragic. So was Juno's, because it was tragic for Sarah and her descent into kind of like vengeance and madness. It was also kind of like, yeah, bitch, like, get back at her because she put you in this scenario that you're now stuck in and she took away your family. So in a way, it was like also empowering, but it was also like, oh, damn, you know? It was just cool all around to watch. And I think the UK ending is like a great ending. I think the American ending is fine too. It just feels like it leans more into like trying to give the audience a somewhat happy ending, like she got out of the cave, but she's never really going to leave the cave, right? She's going to be haunted by what she did in the cave. But I think really this movie is more about Sarah's grief than anything. And I think the UK ending just honors that a bit more. So all in all, I think the story was a lot of fun, and I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 as well. So all in all, that leaves me with a score of 34.5 out of 40, which is a pretty good rating. I definitely enjoyed this movie a lot. I don't think it's going to be like in my top horror movies, things like Alien, but I did really enjoy it. And I definitely think this is one of those movies I could see myself watching again, especially with someone who hadn't seen it. I think that would be really fun. Definitely looking forward to talking with my family about this, because my mom and my sister are always going on about The Descent. Like, this is one of those movies that I know freaked them out and horrified them a lot, but they also really like it. Definitely curious to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. If you liked watching this movie with me, please give it a thumbs up so that I know and I can check out more things like this in the future with all of y'all. Of course, let me know your thoughts as well as any other suggestions you have for me to check out next in the comments down below. And subscribe if you want to. Till the next one, stay golden. Bye.